When I hear the term smart city, I think of the use of technology to help you make informed decisions.
Strictly gadgets and tools and those sorts of things, but I think it's more of a broader concept of working smarter, not harder, making things work for you smarter and not harder, and ultimately, saving you money and time and those sorts of things.
Usually think the Internet of Things, using technology to improve your efficiency, and certainly that's something we've been looking forward to doing and working with Rubicon to really improve the efficiency of our solid waste system. Over the last 6-7 years, we've gone from rear loaders to side loaders, dramatically reduced the workman's comp claim, the injuries to our drivers, and now with the onset of this Rubicon technology, our routes are much more efficient, and certainly as gas prices are skyrocketing right now, that's the utmost importance.
I think of a city that is able to leverage technology in a smart, beneficial way for the citizens of the city. Not to have the newest, coolest tool that might bring marginal gains, is to find smart technology that has been proven, and that you have staff that can utilize that tool to its best extent. And it's also cities that know where they're at in their smart city configurations. Our city is a little bit smaller, so we don't need to be on the bleeding edge of technologies, but we want to be there with robust sound technologies that can integrate into our work systems seamlessly. So I think smart cities have a couple of different levels, but I think you, as a community, you just need to find where you are and where your comfort zone is, and then go search out those technologies that can help bring you into the digital age with your operations.
Since we employed our Rubicon technology, we've been able to save a significant amount of money. Over the years, the cost savings have been used to do reinvestment in things of more equipment, to improve our equipment, and actually to improve the service delivery, and actually pay our employees better as well. We've provided significant pay increases to our employees, and so the cost savings directly benefited the organization.
Where that money goes is the maintenance of trucks, purchasing new trucks. Our city's grown by, we've probably had 30% additional routes over the last 5 years. It's a university town, so we're always in need of new trucks and new people, and that enables us to hire those new people.
Use that money to help pay for some of our other waste disposal costs, which are substantial. We have a considerable amount of bulky waste that needs to be trucked out, street sweeping material that's collected, brush and yard waste. So that the savings we've had there has been able to be transferred to help offset some of the costs that we have in those other areas where we might have had to look somewhere else in the budget to cover those costs. So it's been very helpful.
With Rubicon to date is going to be used to leverage and keep our collection fees low. Those avoided costs will help us remove any potential increases in the near future due to fuel, which is growing every day, or manpower, which costs grow as exponentially as fuel costs. So with the savings we're able to see because of the improvement in our operations and our route efficiencies, we'll be able to still continue to provide the same level of service for the same dollars without having to pass those increases onto the city, onto our citizens as fast as we would have been if we hadn't implemented Rubicon.
The city of Kansas City has a waste reduction goal of 80%. And in order to get there, we have to be very intentional about what it is that we do. And it has to be measured. Using Rubicon technology, it allows us to measure our success at recycling and also our challenges in terms of to improve the recycling. And it gives us the ability to actually measure those outcomes. And so just based on that, this is a phenomenal tool to help us reach our waste diversion goals.
The partnership with Rubicon, eliminating our waste and our going back out and, kind of these soft dollars that you don't even expect that you would have to spend, gives us the ability to be a little more nimble in the way that we approach other projects.
Rubicon's mission to end waste does marry with our city's vision in, we're all out there trying to make the most efficient system out there. so that our rates can remain steady or low. As far as our utility rates, water, sewer, gas, electric, solid waste, we are the best bargain out there by far.
Not only do we want to make sure that we're removing excess operations and that we can be as efficient as possible, but the city has a newly adopted environmental action plan that is very tied to greenhouse gas reduction and improvement. So by taking our routes, optimizing them, we've already seen 250,000 pounds of avoided CO2 in just our solid waste collection routes alone year over year.